sell fresh corn. My mom and my sisters, they like that corn. They fried corn. I liked it just on the cob, buttered, sweet, good eating. Coming up on the right, I don't know if we're there yet, but yeah, this used to be a hog auction right here on the right. The smell of the hogs, man. It's shut down now, but back in the day, it was a busy hog auction. They sell hogs. And over here to the left, which you can't see, you might be able to see the flag, there's a cemetery there. No tombstones really, just flowers on the grave and maybe a little flat plaque in the ground, but no tombstones. The traditional ones back in the day. And over on the left, we just got fields, farmland, and on the right side of the truck, we got the train tracks. Norfolk and Western Railroad. I used to hear the trains coming from my house, which is like a mile out of town, and I hear that train whistle blowing, and I'd ride my bike up here to the train tracks just to see it. And sometimes when my bike was on a flat, I'd run, walk and run just to see the trains go by. People headed to work or headed home. That's our rush hour. Coming up on my hometown in Montgomery City. But growing up here in Montgomery, the trains, I used to come when the trains was in town. During the day, I'd come up, watch them switch and drop off these grain cars at the Farina. Farina has a grain mill here. I don't know if it's still operational, but I don't know if it's still Farina or not, but it's still there. And right behind the grain mill is my old elementary school. This used to be the auction. To the left, a little metal building. Coming into Montgomery City. People in a hurry to get to wherever they're going. Here's the population sign for my hometown. Montgomery, 2,834. That's quite a bit. We used to have cable TV here in Montgomery. When cable TV first came out, my friend Ronnie, his mom used to run the cable place. She worked there for a while. Route B to the right, that's a curvy, hilly, two-lane blacktop road. But over, you can't even see it, but over to the right, that's Farina. And behind that's my school, my elementary school. And when you come stubble. That's where you come to court. Over to the right, that used to be a grocery store, Save-A-Lot, one of my first jobs. Now it's the city hall. This used to be the Quick Store on the right. It's Phillips 66. Now it's called Brad's Quick Store. But that's the only place that was open pretty much 24 hours. On the left, that was the Conoco station, Bebot. We used to live right behind that on Wentz. And I remember coming over here and getting sodas out the old Pepsi machine. We have to actually pop the bottle off. State Bank over on the right, there used to be a gas station. On the left used to be Town and Country, grocery store. And it's amazing how small these buildings are. As a little kid, you think they're huge, but they were real small grocery stores, but they look huge to me back then. On the left right here, we used to have the home video plates when video VCRs first came out. Home cinema, that's what it was called, home cinema. And on the right here, Joe's Bakery. I don't know if they open or not. I'm gonna pull in there and see. Because it is that time of day. Over here on the right, that used to be the Kelsick's laundromat. They used to be on a different corner, but that was there is a couple. I think they're Polish. The Kelsick's. I'm gonna stop here and see if the bakery's open. I know it ain't the same, but back in the day, they used to have some good pastries, man. Glazed donuts, you could smell. I mean, all over town, early in the morning, you could smell them cooking. The donuts, the cakes, all of that. But I'm gonna run in here and see what they got. Well, it's 5:30, so they should be open. Go in here and grab some glazed donuts. That's my dad and mine's favorite. And he used to have the Danishes. All good memories. But I think this right here, that crossing right there, I think you could drive across it back in the day, and now they shut it down. And over on the left, that used to be the IGA here in Montgomery. But this is my load that I'm hauling to Orlando, Florida. But this is my hometown. I used to climb up on top of these buildings. I used to come up in the back alley and climb up there. This was a church. I don't know what type of church, but it was a church back in the day. On this corner where these boulders are, that used to be a gas station. Kids would park their cars up there. And this right here is 161, which would take you out to my house. And it's a curvy, hilly street. And this was where I used to ride my bike, man. I used to come through here riding bike. But that's the four-way stop. That's our only signal. And I come up there and sit, and people would sit and watch people drive by. But this is where the 18-wheelers would always come through. And that Knights of Columbus building over there, that's where we used to have the Poundwood Derbies for the Boy Scouts when I was a scout. I smell the bakery. I'm going here, check it out. Still got a screen door on it. Yeah. Hello. That's a little place you can come in and sit and eat. Coffee. We never came in and sat down and ate, but we would get our pastries here. I'm gonna turn off the camera now. But this is nostalgia here. Set my camera down. Hello. Morning. Take your time, just want you to let the dogs here. Still got the thing. Hi. Good morning. Take your time, man. Take your time. Good morning. Good morning. I think it's 6 glaze and 2 of the cheese fingers. That'd be it. Now they got it called Metro Deli. There's our cop, or the sheriff. Finally got some modern cars. I think this used to be Arlie Boone. He was a local insurance guy. I never really cared for him. He was an asshole. But Now I'm gonna see if these donuts taste the same as they used to. I need to stop down the road, get my trailer fixed. I got an air leak. Get a picture of Fancy in Montgomery. I like my truck, man. She ain't the newest one, but she rides good. They're alright, it ain't the same as when I was a kid, but they're glazed and they're hot. They're alright. I can't complain, it's still nostalgia, right?